first day out in a while, working with Coach Campo and the defense and everyone believing in me and trusting in me, and the older guys working with me, knowing that I'm not really a DB, but it's going to be a little time, but I'm going to work at it, and I'm going to get perspective.
What did Terrence Stewart say to you over there on the sidelines?
Oh, he's just working with me on my footwork, and he told me it was a good first day. He was proud of me because I came out and footwork was a little rusty, but he worked with me, gave me some techniques, and moving forward.
How raw do you think you are as a player?
I wouldn't go that far and say I'm raw, but I mean, football comes pretty natural, so I come out and I'm just going to do my best and do what the coach is asking me, get advice from the older players, and just move forward and try to progress every day.
How did this come about?
It's just an opportunity that I was presented with by the Cowboys and the office and the staff at the Cowboys organization. So they gave me an opportunity, and they said they really love to have me on the team. So it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Making a decision between football and track, why football for you?
Football has always been my heart and my love. Track really helped me progress as a person, as an athlete, and competing throughout the 4 years I was at UTSA. So coming back to football is just a great feeling out here on the field with the guys that are working with me and just believing in me to be able to do something special and help this team get to the Super Bowl.
When was the last time you put on it was at John Tyler, right?
Yes, sir, in John Tyler.
When was that?
Back in 06.
What'd you play?
I played receiver, actually. So the whole secondary thing is pretty new, but I'm believing in myself and the coaches are believing in me, so I feel like we can get great things done.
What did you feel when you were out there? When you said, "Oh, you're warming up," and all that stuff. What was that like? I mean,
it's a great feeling to be back on the field and just to lace up the cleats and put on shoulder pads, put on the helmet again, and just be able to go out and compete with the best in the world and be on a great team that has great expectations for this season. And I'm just excited, and the coaches are excited.
Did you grow up a Cowboys fan? Did you grow up one of them?
I mean, if you're in Texas, you have to grow up a Cowboys fan, and me being 100 miles down the road in Tyler, that's all I can do is be a Cowboys fan. So this is truly a blessing. So I'm loving it.
What were you doing in the contract?
I've actually been training for football because I was thinking about going to college for a year, going D1 for a year, or going D2 for 2 years. So it was a great opportunity, and I was already in shape. So coming out here and training, it's not really hard on me. Doing the workouts and everything, it's fun. I love this sport, and I put everything in it.
Did you work out for?
I didn't have one decided. I just had a few options.
Did you work out for any other NFL teams?
No.
Teddy, saw Terrence Newman talking to you there for a while. Can you talk about the encouragement, support that you got from the veterans and the guys who are out here?
I mean, all of the veterans, offense and defense, have motivated me, and they believing in me. I've been here probably 2 days, and they're already trusting in me. They heard about what I did in track, but they're trusting in me in football and to be able to come and help this team any way that I can. And Terrence is a great person to look up to. He's great on the field. He's great off the field, and I couldn't look up to no one better at this position.
Is any of this overwhelming for you? I mean, the cameras?
No. I mean, it's just, I love being on the field, and there's nothing overwhelming. I mean, I'm excited about this opportunity, so it's a great feeling.
Did you miss football?
I miss it every day. Every day I stepped on the track, I missed it, but I put everything I had into track and field, and who knows, track and field may come up later in my life, but right now, I'm a football player for the Dallas Cowboys.
Did you say you considered going to college to playing for D1 at track and stuff?
Yes. I had an extra year eligibility in track and field, and I considered going to another Division I institution to be able to go there and play a year and then try to come down the draft. But when this opportunity presented itself, I couldn't pass it up.
Teddy, what have they told you about your chances of making the team?
They're expecting a lot out of me, and they're expecting me to be able to come and be an impact on the team and be able to help the team get to where they're trying to go. So they believe in me a lot, and I believe in myself a lot. So every time I come out on the field, I've told Mr. Jones and I told Coach Phillips that they're going to get everything they can out of me every day, and work harder than anybody else on the field.
The college track coach took a chance on you, and he told me today that the Cowboys are doing the same for you, and he thinks so okay now. Can you just talk about the parallel?
Out of high school, I broke my ankle my senior year and lost all my scholarship offers, and everyone turned their back on me. And I had never run track in my life, but my college coach, Coach Fox, took a chance on me. He felt like I was a diamond in the rough. So I loved the opportunity, and I told him he would never regret it. And I also told Mr. Jones and Coach Phillips that last night when I met with them, that this wouldn't be an opportunity that I would pass up, and they wouldn't regret this whole ordeal.
What did Coach Phillips tell you specifically?
He told me that he really believes in me. He's not just having me out here just to go through the motion because I'm the fast guy. He really wants me to grow and develop as a player and as a cornerback or at whatever position they want me to play, and just move forward and help the team in any way.
When did you hear from them about signing the team?
Just recently.
When you're out here and you're looking at the guys who've been here for several years, and maybe a play or something doesn't go your way, is it tough to to put it behind you?
No, it's not tough putting it behind me, but me being a competitor, you always want to do the right thing and be on the up and up and everything with any sport. I mean, if I had a bad race in track, I always wanted to come back and bounce back with a better race. So I would go to the sideline, the coaches would talk to me, the older guys would talk to me and let me know what to do it better, go back and hit it harder the next time, and I step back on the field, and if I mess up, I step back and go harder the next time.
Talk about that competition. You went to John Tyler, obviously East Texas, a hotbed of football talent. How did that prepare you for something like this?
I mean, East Texas is full of guys that have pro potential in their future and have great Division I potential. So even the team I was on had about 11 guys that went Division I, and a few of them are in the NFL right now. So just playing against those guys on a daily basis boost up your self-esteem and boost up your whole talent as a whole. So, I mean, it's a great feeling, great opportunity, but it's nothing compared to the guys that are out here. So I just continue to work hard and continue to develop myself as a player and move forward.
Who else was recruiting you when you were in high school?
SMU, I guess, TCU.
Yeah, I had
Oklahoma State out here.
Yeah, I had a few nice big colleges recruiting me out of high school. A lot of Big 12 schools. I was going to decide to go to one of those, but it just didn't pan out, so it's all right. Track is what happened after I broke my ankle.
Anybody out here faster than you?
Who knows? A lot of guys, even kickers, punters, just random people. Hey, let's race after practice. But it's all jokes. The guys, they really have accepted me. They didn't try to. I didn't come in and guys were like, oh, who are you? The guys all accepted me. They all believe in me, and that actually surprised me. I thought some of the guys might be kind of cocky or whatever, but they all accept me, and I couldn't think of a better team for me to be on. I'm enjoying it and excited about everything in the future.
The D1 offers you were getting now is for football.
Yes.
And Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, are they among the schools?
Yes.
Did it feel strange at all?
No. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling being out here. The atmosphere, I love San Antonio, I love the fans.
The fact that it's here in San Antonio, I mean, I know you're not from here, but you've competed here. The fact that you hook on with the Cowboys and camp is here in San Antonio, that's kind of a storybook thing, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's just a blessing in general. That's all I can say. It's a blessing, and God works in mysterious ways, and I couldn't thank him enough.
Teddy, one last question about East Texas, obviously, playing there. What was your favorite game in high school that you ever played in John Tyler?
I couldn't pick out one. I just enjoyed the atmosphere of Tyler and just the tradition of that school alone and everything in the past. So I just enjoyed it as a whole, and I hated to see it go down. I cried my heart out when I found out I wouldn't be able to play no more in high school, and I probably wouldn't be able to go to college. But everything works out for the best, and this opportunity presented itself, and it wouldn't have never presented itself in this way if I wouldn't have gotten hurt and gone on for track.
The eligibility you talked about having, how do you have a year left?
Because you get 5 years. You get 5 years in Division I.
You have one outdoor season left, you said?
No. It would have been in a different sport. Since UTSA's football don't start for another year, so yeah.
Would you consider playing at UTSA?
I would have played there. I love the coaches there, and they're great coaches, and they're great people, and I love the whole UTSA staff. They've done great things for me, and I can never appreciate it.
How about Coach Rorak has really helped work with you, right? Coach
yes, that's who's actually been training. He's a great coach. I love that man today. Anything else?
What was Coach Campo telling you? I mean, I noticed how you.
Coach Campo's really been working with me. He believes in me a lot, and he sees great things in my future, and I couldn't thank him enough. And I'm going to work. I'm gonna be the first one. I was the first one out here. And as you can see, I'm the last one out. I'll be that every day if I have to be able to let these guys know how dedicated I am.
Before the unfortunate injury in high school, were you looking at football?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was going to D1.
Who was recruiting at TCU?
It's just a lot of Big 12.
A lot of Big 12, right there.
Have you ever backpedaled before? Have you ever done that kind of movement?
So. Not too much, but I mean, I'll get it down. I consider myself as a pretty good athlete, so I'll get it down. I feel like I can do it. So.
What did you run a 40 in, by the way?
I ran a 40 Monday. I went 4.26 and 4.27.
For the Cowboys? What did you run?
No. I was just doing it in general so people could get my 40 time run.